Okay, so what if I told you that your everyday social media posts actually hold the secret to creating paid ads that are, well, almost guaranteed to work? Today, we're going to dive into a super simple strategy that can stop you from just throwing money away and instead turn your free content into your biggest advertising weapon. Let's do this.
I mean, think about it for a second. How many times have you, or maybe your team, cooked up an ad, thrown a bunch of money at it, and then just kind of held your breath, hoping it works? It feels like a total guessing game, right? You're basically betting your entire budget on an idea that might just fall completely flat.
And here's the painful truth. A huge chunk of ad money gets completely wasted on what the pros call creative assumptions, which, let's be real, is just a fancy way of saying we're guessing. We're assuming we know the perfect picture, the perfect headline, the perfect vibe. And those guesses, man, they are expensive.
So it really boils down to two different ways of doing things, right? You've got the old way, hope and guess. That's where you spend your money first and just pray something good happens. Or there's the new, smarter way, listen and know. This is where you find out what actually works before you spend a single dollar. Let's break down exactly how you do that. All right, so the secret to this whole thing is learning to see your social media in a completely new way. Seriously, it's not just a place to post memes or company updates, it's your very own free testing ground. This is the key to finally stop guessing and start knowing. So let's start thinking of your organic social media, all the stuff you post for free, as your personal R&D lab for ideas. For real. Every single tweet, every Instagram story, every post is like a tiny little experiment. It's a chance to throw an idea out there, test a message with a real audience, and see what happens, with zero financial risk. It's amazing.
Okay, so you're running all these little free experiments. That's great. But how do you know when you've struck gold? How do you actually spot the winner? You've got all this noise, all this data. Where's the signal? Well, it actually comes down to looking for one very specific thing.
And that signal you're listening for, it has a name: over-indexing. Now, don't let the term scare you. It's a really simple but super powerful idea. All it means is that one of your posts just performs way better than your average. Like it gets way more likes, way more comments, way more shares than anything else you've posted. It's a total outlier, but in the best way possible.
And this chart right here shows you exactly what that looks like. See that short bar? That's your average post. It does fine, gets some engagement, whatever. But then, every once in a while, bam! You get that tall bar, a post that just takes off and skyrockets past everything else. That huge spike, that's your winner. That's the one you're looking for.
And listen, this is so important to get. A spike like that is not just luck. It's not random. It's a direct signal from the market, from your audience. They are literally raising their hands and telling you, yes, this right here, this is relevant to us. This is what we care about. It's the most valuable feedback you could ever get, and it didn't cost you a thing. So that's great, right? But how do we actually turn this amazing insight into a real strategy? We do it by using a simple process. We're going to call it the post-to-ad pipeline. Think of this as your new game plan for spending money way, way smarter.
And it's honestly so simple, just 3 steps. Step 1, you post a bunch of different ideas organically, for free, on your social media. Just throw them out there. Step 2, you keep an eye on your numbers and you find the one post that over-indexes, the obvious winner. And then step 3, you take only that winning post, and that's where you put your paid ad budget. You just amplify the heck out of it.
And the result? It's a game changer. Suddenly, every single dollar you spend on advertising is backed by actual real-world proof. You've stopped gambling. You've started investing in a message that you already know resonates because your audience literally told you so. This whole strategy is really more than just a clever tactic. It's a fundamental shift in how you think. It's all about changing who's in the driver's seat when it comes to your marketing. It's about learning to trust your audience and let them lead the way. And this right here is the biggest takeaway. Your customers, they are now your best strategists. I'm serious. Instead of a bunch of people sitting in a boardroom guessing what might work, you're letting your audience's actual behavior make the big decisions. They are pointing you directly at what you should be putting your money behind.
So really, it all just comes down to this one powerful idea. You have to stop hoping your ads work and start listening to the free, incredible feedback your organic content is giving you every single day.
So I'm going to leave you with this question. Go ahead, pull up your social media feed right now. Take a look. What is your audience already trying to tell you? because I guarantee hidden somewhere in all those likes and shares is your next big winning ad.